Okay. So in some regards, you're definitely growing and you're getting what you want and you're becoming more substantial. And I feel like it's more in work and it's more in like your financial situation. But that's not what you want, is it? You want love. You want love in your life and you want love to happen. And like I feel like you guys have been dating a couple people, maybe one or two, no more than three. But the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Pisces, this is Earth sign, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And they're just like, they're in it. They're with you because it's the right thing for them to do in their status. Okay, or they want to be with you for status, like they want to be next, they want to be seen next to you. But that comes later in the month. I'm jumping ahead. Because here we have the Hierophant and the World, and they're both in reverse, and they're up above here. And so this is kind of the overarching feeling of the month. It's like you're getting what you want, but at what price do you have to pay to get it? You know, it's like if the Hierophant is, you might be scheming with someone, you might be kind of cutting some corners to make things happen. And at first you think, okay, it's all right, it's not that big of a deal. But the more you do it, the more you realize that it's not healthy for you, and it's actually causing some emotional and mental turmoil, you know. And because of that, you're going to have to quit with that and go, you know, fly right and fly solo, most likely. And by doing that, though, it's what's going to help grow you, what's going to help make you stronger for your relationship. Like, I don't necessarily see any big relationships coming in right now. I don't see anything like love, soulmate. I actually see the opposite. I see somebody coming in to teach you a lesson that you're not going to stay connected to for very long, or I hope you're not going to stay connected to very long, Pisces. Yeah, because I feel like you, or actually I feel more like the Queen of Pentacles is linked to this Magician in reverse. And so they're manipulating the situation, they're manipulating the relationship with you so that they can get what they want. Like I was saying, they want to be with you because of status. They want to be with you to make themselves look better and to make themselves feel more secure. And so they're not going to be showing up until mid-April, even the end of April. And so during this situation, when they come in, they're going to be very charming, but they're also going to be super manipulative. Pay attention to this and keep your guard up. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that, Pisces, that's hard for you to do. But keep your guard up and just pay attention to their actions and their words. And if it doesn't equal up, or you just get the sense, because Pisces, you're so intuitive, if you get the sense like there's something off and you still want to give them a chance, I know you do, but I wouldn't give them as big of a chance as you want to. I would make them earn it and gain your trust before doing so, and do it over a elongated period of time. So not just April, not just May, not just June, like into July. All right, because by then you'll be able to see the situation for what it is, and they're going to hit you at a time when you're going to have a couple issues to take care of, especially like I was saying, kind of in work. You're going to be doing some big shifts and changes in work that are positive. But like I said, it's not necessarily what you want, you know. It's not necessarily what you've been going for. You want relationship, and by doing and this work that you're doing, you didn't earn it as substantially as you had hoped, you know, like, because you did cut a couple corners. And I feel like it's not necessarily that you cut a couple of corners. I feel like some colleagues did, or some people in your work atmosphere did, and you just, it just hits you and it rubs you the wrong way because your name is on it too. So have faith. Also be truthful, and you're going to have to just shift to that energy of cutting corners and really make sure that you are on the up and up, okay? Because with the Tower in reverse, it's like, man, something happens, but you knew it was going to happen. Something happens and you hoped it wouldn't happen. And I do feel like it has more to do with work. And so this person, this Queen of Pentacles, is going to be kind of hitting you when you're at that low point, of, oh gosh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Oh, now I'm getting all these accolades for something I don't deserve. And then all of a sudden this person comes in and is like, you got these accolades? Oh my gosh, you're so cool. I love it, blah, blah, blah. And inside the whole time you're thinking, oh gosh, I didn't earn it 100%. Like, I really did work hard, but then my partner in crime over here, like, slid things under the wire. So just this month, the first half is going to be trying to make sure that you are on the clean and the narrow, and then the second half of the month, somebody's going to come in and you're going to be drawn to them. You will be, but they're going to be more drawn to you than you are to them. And just pay attention to the dynamic there so that they don't, get the information to take advantage of you in the future. So let's pull on the Universal Love cards. Earth Connection. And let's do one more. Love. So connect with Earth, connect with yourself so that you can find the love in the universe first and find the love in yourself so that when this person comes in, this Queen of Pentacles, your heart is full, your heart is filled to the brim, and you won't need them to shower you with false praise. You won't need them to try to woo you over in a strange way, because you will feel complete and content. And so you can see the truth of this person when they come in. Find go to, when it says Earth Connection, that's what needs to happen. You need to connect with the earth. You need to put your feet in the dirt. You need to go smell the fresh air. You need to walk outside. And you need to do that so that you can find the love in your heart and find the love of self first before connecting with anyone else around you. It'll also help you clear the air, clear your mind, clear your spirit to make the just and right decisions that you need to make in the first half of the month. All right, so let us move on to the couples. And as I've been telling all the signs, the amount of cards that I'm picking for your reading is true to you. So it will be different than other signs. It may be more, it may be less, but this way I can keep it very clear and concise for you and you only. So we have the Three of Swords reversed, we have the Two of Staffs, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles, Two of Swords reversed, Eight of Staves reversed, the Four of Swords, Knight of Swords, and then the Hanged Man. Okay. Okay, so Pisces, your partner thinks you're cheating. Your partner thinks that you're cheating on them. Either it's with somebody else or with work, but that you're cheating and that you don't love them. And this is at the beginning of the month. And so you have to remind them of, the future you guys have set out, to build together, and that you guys have been working towards it, and that the happiness that you have and the happiness that you're going to build for is worthwhile, and you would never do anything to jeopardize it. There's something, I think you were too friendly with someone in March or the beginning of April, and it just threw your partner for a loop, but at the same time, it's it's a good way for you guys to reconnect and realize how important you both are to each other. Because you don't want to have any choices, you don't want to see other people. And it's so clear to you that that you should be with this person. And if not, the situation is going to clarify that you really love each other. But it's going to be up to you to initiate this. And it could be that you feel like your partner is cheating. And you just need to tell them, you're like, hey, I just feel like you aren't connecting with me and that you're connecting with others now. What's going on? But it's like this reading is so very clear about your intentions and their intentions. So no matter what happens, it's like, just speak it, just say it, because it's right there. And it's like, I can tell you guys really care about each other and that you want to build a future together. and that there's no one else, there's no one else. So it's by mid-month, it's going to be a time for you and your partner to rest together, to cuddle together, to connect together. And I feel like you might actually be connected with an air sign. So that's going to be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. And this connection, your partner, if they are an air sign, it's going to be hard for them to calm down. It's going to be hard for them to say, all right, let's take a break. But you're going to have to talk them into it, because they're going to need this time to recollect and connect with themselves for May. Because May, I feel like, is going to bring out some situations and some turn of events that are going to be best suited for emotional clarity, for soul clarity. So you do the inner work now, go inward together, connect inward together, so that you guys can walk the path in May. And I'm getting that from the Hanged Man right down here. And the Hanged Man definitely has that energy of there's some situations that are going on within yourself, and that's probably why your partner was like, "You're cheating on me, aren't you? Why don't you love me?" Because they feel their own personal confidence has been wavering lately, and so they're projecting it onto you. Like, oh, well, I feel uncomfortable. I feel like something is wrong. So you must feel the same way, and you must be cheating on me. So Pisces, you have to calm them down. You have to calm them down and connect and let them know that they're the only one, and show it, and show it. All right, so let's pull from the Universal Love deck for some added guidance. They're saying just pull one card. The Gateway. All right, so I'm going to read from this book. This has come up a couple of times, and it was just very clear what needed to be said. But my guides are saying I should read it, so I'm going to read it to you. The Gateway. A chapter in your life is coming to a close, and a new chapter is about to begin. Surrender the past graciously and lovingly, and trust in the natural cycles of life. For all is held eternally within the arms of this great love that we call life. Remember that spring follows winter, and each spring is full of rebirth. Time is an eternal gateway to new beginnings. Feel the sacred, precious beauty that fills your heart. Even in sadness, a great light shines from within you. Be grateful for all that has been and all that is still to be. All right, Pisces. So stay grateful. Connect with your partner. There might be some misunderstandings of past transgressions, but I know you didn't cheat. I know that you didn't do it, and your partner needs to know it too. And it's also coming back because they have been cheated on in the past, and you're so wonderful. They're like, well, why wouldn't they do the same thing? So make sure that you push past the past of that and live in the future, and be the gateway to a new way of thinking and living and honoring each other. All right, loves. Let's see here. Ooh, somebody is revving their engine outside. Sorry. I love that the star is in the middle. Okay, we're going to start right there, because the star is a wish card, is what you want, how you want things to happen. Whatever you want will happen, Aquarius energy. And it's funny, I'm doing this reading during the Aquarius moon right now, so I do feel like, this is the 10th of April, 10th or 11th. Pay attention to those. They're important to you. Things are shifting because of those days, 9th, 10th, and 11th. But it's hard for you to see it. It's hard for you to see the positivity, what can happen, because the Fool in reverse is, you thought something was going to happen and it didn't. You had worked for something and it didn't fall through. It did fall through. And so you wish you would have stood up more for it. You wish you would have fought for it a little bit more, but there was nothing you could do. It was out of your hands. The Queen of Cups in the upright, though, was really standing for you. You are the Queen of Cups. That is such a water sign, such a Piscean energy. But you're turning your back on everything, like on the regret or, just the disappointment of not getting to where you wanted to go. And so you're kind of like, screw it. I'm just going to give up on all of it. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is like you didn't make the money that you wanted. You didn't have the outcome you wanted. But the star in the middle of it is, don't give up. What you want is there. It's just you had a minor setback. And so instead of creating this cage for yourself, let's keep going. Now, the strength, you may feel like you don't have the strength to carry on, that you don't have everything you need, but you can change that with some work, with some determination. You have to shift it. No, you don't. I'm going to be honest, Pisces. You don't have the endurance right now. You don't have everything you need. You don't. But you will get it, Pisces. You are working towards it. And you have to keep working in order for it to happen. Just because it's not falling together right now doesn't mean to give up. You will get what you need. You will have the endurance and the strength to make it. But you have to push forward. The Fool in reverse is not, hey, don't do that. It's saying, hey, reconstruct it. Good idea, bad execution. So let's tweak a couple things. Let's make it happen. It's still there for you, and the star is like, I will turn this all up right, but you have to give me time, and you have to give me some elbow grease, Pisces. Don't turn your back on it. You are divine. Let's see what you can do. All right, so let's pull on the angel deck for some added guidance. Oh, another sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed food, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So let's just do an overhaul of your life, right? Let's clean some things out. Eat right. Think right. Be with the right people for you right now. When you feel like disgusted or you feel, I don't want to see that person, or I'm eating this because I'm addicted to sugar, or I'm just doing this out of duty. Some things we have to do out of duty. Yes, that's true. And sometimes we have to be around people or eat things that aren't our first choice. But if you have a choice, and when you do, and you do have a choice all the time, actually, choose you. Choose health. Choose raising your chakra level. And that will also help you get to where you want to go. It's there. Just a little bit more work, Pisces. Just a little bit more.